This happened back when I was a kid. I think I was 12 years old at the time, and it was about 20 years ago now. Halloween was one of my favorite holidays. This happened back when I was a kid. I think I was 12 years old at the time, and it was about 20 years ago now.
Then how old are you now?
Halloween was one of my favorite holidays. I loved getting to hang out with my friends, put on some funny costume, and then go out and get a bunch of candy.
Who eats that much candy at 30-0?
I remember that my friend Sean was coming over, and he was going trick-or-treating with me. Afterwards, he was going to sleep over at my house.
Did you just
I
meet
lived
a
with just my
16-year-old?
mom and older sister, who was at her best friend's house. Sean and I left to go trick-or-treating at probably 5 p.m. I would describe the neighborhood that I lived in as pretty typical. There were quite a few other houses on my street, and we lived in a large residential area. My street itself was usually pretty quiet though, but we would still get lots of neighborhood kids trick-or-treating. Sean and I first went to all the houses on my street, and then we went to the next street over. We ended up spending hours trick-or-treating until our bags couldn't hold any more candy. I would say it was about 8 o'clock when we decided to head back to my house.
Eating 99
During
candy
the entire
bars.
time that we had been trick-or-treating, everything seemed pretty normal. We saw a bunch of other kids out trick-or-treating as well. It took maybe 30 minutes or so to walk back home, but eventually we got there. After getting back inside, Sean and I started going through all of the candy that we got.
You got to check your candy first.
I remember that not long after, my mom went up to go to bed. Sean and I didn't have school the next day, so we were going to stay up late. We went into the living room and started playing video games.
You're 30-0.
Probably PlayStation 2 or whatever was big back then. There were a lot of fun multiplayer games that we played, and we could do that for hours.
Super Mario?
But only like 10 minutes into it, the doorbell rang. Of course, Sean and I both assumed that it was a trick-or-treater, but it was pretty late for one. Plus, my mom had turned out the front light before going to bed. We looked at the time, and it was a little after 10 o'clock. This was definitely late for somebody to be trick-or-treating, but it was still a strong possibility. We paused the game, and I got up to check who it was. Sean followed me, but we both stopped to look out the front window from the living room first. We could see out to the front step if we moved the curtains a little bit. When I did, I saw that there was a fully grown man standing there facing the front door. It was not a kid or a trick-or-treater. The man had no costume on of any kind, and I didn't recognize him as a neighbor or anybody that I knew either. After seeing him, we quickly closed the curtains to the window, fearing that the man might look over and see us. We weren't really sure what to do, but decided to just ignore this. We didn't know what the man wanted, but it seemed weird for him to be there. Obviously, I wasn't going to answer the door late at night to some weirdo. The guy rang the doorbell one more time. I was kind of hoping that my mom was still awake and would come downstairs, but she didn't. After the doorbell rang for the second time, things were quiet for a while after that. Sean and I assumed that the man must have left. I felt a little bit better, and we were about to go back to playing video games, but Sean had the idea to check out the window to make sure that the guy was now gone. I agreed and walked over to the window. I pulled back the curtain to look out, but when I did, I saw the man was right there on the other side of the window. He looked right at me as I saw him, and I quickly closed the curtains again. Sean and I both sprinted out of the room and upstairs to get away from there. We went into my bedroom and closed the door behind us. I was really scared, but I felt like we would be safe up there. We didn't know what the man was doing in our yard, or right next to the window, but I was hoping that he would just go away. Sean and I were talking to each other about what we had just seen, when suddenly, we heard the sound of glass breaking coming from downstairs. When I heard this, I got 100 times more scared than I already was. Sean and I both ran out of my bedroom and down the hall to my mom's bedroom. When we got inside, she woke up and I told her what was going on. There was a phone in her bedroom and she started to call the police. I went over and locked the bedroom door.
It's already locked.
Then we all went into the closet of the bedroom and got inside of it. We didn't hear any noises, but the guy was downstairs somewhere. It felt like forever as we waited for the police to arrive. I was just hoping that we wouldn't hear the sound of somebody walking down the hallway or the sound of somebody at the door. None of us had any idea who this guy was or why he was here. After waiting for probably 10 or 15 minutes, the police finally got there. They searched the house, but the guy had left. He had broken the front living room window, right by where we had seen him. Several parts of the house downstairs had things messed up, and a couple of items were stolen.
I would go off if you take my
candy. We were mostly
candy.
just happy that the guy was gone, though. I'm not sure why he broke into the house. I was pretty scared for the rest of the night and thought that the guy might come back, but luckily, he didn't. That was definitely my scariest Halloween memory.
Give a little Sara Lee love and see how far the love goes.
Last month, Montana banned the use of TikTok, and now another app called Zigazoo.
So now I'm going to react to my old videos.
Stop playing with him, Riot.
And I'm bad like the Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still wanna party. Pink felt like I'm ready to bend.
I mean,
I'm a 10, so I
bad.
pull in a Ken. Like Jazzy, Stacy, Nikki. All of the Barbies is pretty.
Slay Queen.
Ashley! Look at me!
This was clearly a mistake. Not me looking like this. BW, you can tell me what you think about these videos.
Callie. You know I love me a motherfucking tree. Yeah. Got a white boy on my roster. He be feeding me pasta and lobster. He just hit me up on Tuesday like, what you doing, babe? Let me take you shopping. I told him, well, I'm a little busy. He said, damn, I'm in your city. But anyway, it's okay. Hope you have a good day. I'ma see you by day 50. Then I told him, you treat me so well. He said, cash out Pazelle. Matter of fact, scratch that. I'ma see you a stat just cause you fine as hell. And I told him, well, thank you, baby. Anything for my favorite lady. Well, I gotta go. They just let me know that I could pick up my Mercedes. I got hoes. Might just be on there. In different area codes. He know what's up.
It was a sick
Everywhere I
angle.
go, every time I pop out, I call and they drop the low. They don't drop that fucking location.
I don't have nothing to say.
Cold sweats, pupils shrinking. Don't know what I was thinking. Just felt like I was sinking. This is the fallout. Biting off the hand that feeds me. Staring to the void, I'm screaming. Can't find my soul in the debris. This is the fallout.
It's bad, very bad. It's fine, IG.
Hey, bro. What? Oh my God!
Angle, this was pretty funny.
What? Oh my God! Hey, bro. What? Oh!
Press it, use it, Benelli, no we use it, Benelli, then why they no wicked, dark and timid, east side willing, cool hard killing, gunshot drilling, blood start spilling, grave start digging, the crime we get anchored, shoot up your face with dramatic, press it.
We can't just keep talking about it, we think too often about it, we can't just be cautious about it.
I have nothing to say for both of those videos. It's true. Far, though.
Ugh, I have no friends. What am I? A roach? Ugh.
Okay, everyone, open up to show what you know. Antonio, are you eating?
Yes.
Who told you that you can eat in my class?
My stomach.
Well, eating isn't allowed in my class.
When did my room become your class?
Antonio, I said stop eating.
Oh, you know what? You're right. You want some?
Okay, everyone, open up to show what you know. Antonio, are you eating?
Yes.
Who told you that you can eat in my class?
My stomach.
Well, eating isn't allowed in my class.
When did my room become your class?
Antonio, I said stop eating.
Oh, you know what? You're right. You want some? You seem a little hungry. Psych, too late.
You know what? Go to the office.
The office? What they gonna do? Send me home?
You know what I am going to do?
What? I'm listening.
Call your mom.
Go right ahead. Call her. Who's this? Hey, girl, I bet you're still hungry.
I'm sick. Okay, everyone, open up to show what you know.
But I don't sleep enough without you, and I can't eat enough without you. If you don't speak, does that mean we're through? Don't like sneaky shit that you do. But I don't sleep.
That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight.
Es por la banda B al banda por el centro, remata y gol. Por si fuera poco, Fekir marca por la escuadra, reventando en la Europa League. Carballo se desata, ataque, remata, mata, haciendo arte con el balón.
Tell me why you are. Tell me why you are so beautiful. You are so. I love you. I love you.
Like I said, I don't have nothing to say for all of these videos.
Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome.
Uh-oh, send in the rednecks, all of them spinning round and round. All right, pull your hatchets out.
Well, guys, that's it for today.
I prefer there to be no scandal from men I don't approve of.
But you don't approve of anyone. Mr. Fortune is my employer.
He's a friend. You're making a terrible mistake.
With Salisbury Industries cluster mailboxes, your mail will stay safe and secure at your commercial or residential.
Why you always in a mood? Fucking round, acting brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but trying to play it cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with the view. Why you always in a mood? Fucking round, acting brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but trying to play it cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules.